I work on the application problems. In this video, we're going to do part A from 2.4. So let's take a look at this particular example here. Okay, it says a stone is thrown directly upward with a height of 30 feet with an initial velocity of 60 feet per second. The height of the stone t seconds after it's thrown is given by the following functions, which I'll circle. Determine the time at which the stone reaches its maximum height and find the maximum height. Okay, by looking at this function, we can tell that the lean coefficient is negative, which means the parabola opens down. So we know our vertex is going to be our maximum. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find our maximum with this particular vertex. The way we find the vertex is there's a couple different ways, but the way we're going to do it is we're going to use the following vertex formula. Okay, normally instead of the s we have f of x, but in this case we're going to put s because our function is a s. So if we take a look at our function here, we have s of t is equal to negative 16t squared plus 60t plus 3. So there's our a. Our a is negative 16, and there's our b. Okay, so negative b over 2a is going to be negative 60 over 2 times negative 16. Okay, if you were to simplify that, that becomes 1.875. Okay, so it reaches its maximum height in 1.875 seconds. Okay, so that tells us this coordinate of the vertex. Now let's actually find the maximum height. The maximum height is found by taking our value of the function, and our value that it's at the maximum, and plugging it into our function. So here's s of t again. I'm going to plug in 1.875 for t. So I get negative 16 times 1.875 squared plus 60 times 1.875 plus 3. If I go ahead and plug that in and I simplify, I end up with 86.25. So that's the coordinate, the y-coordinate of our vertex. And since the y-coordinate represents the height, that would be in feet. Okay, so let's answer their question that they asked. The question says, determine the time at which is the maximum height and what is its maximum height. So I'll just say here, the stone reaches its maximum height in 1.875 seconds. Okay, that answers the first question. Now let's talk about the maximum height. The maximum height is 86.25 feet. Okay, so that answers this first part A. If you want to find out the next example, go to the next video.